Hey guys, it's Sarah from the Pendleton County Public Library. I'm creating this video to help explain our team kit for January 2022. I started to do a Word document on explaining some of the parts of this team kit. However, it was very difficult to get my point across via Word, and so I thought it would be easier and more beneficial to you if I just created a quick video so that you wouldn't have to read as much and you could just listen and I could show you a few things, okay? So the thing that I really want to discuss with you is what you're going to find in your kit that looks like this. It's a laminated document. And a lot of, not all, but a lot of the ideas from this document are coming from this book. It's called Girl Wash Your Face. It's a #1 New York Times bestseller by Rachel Hollis. This book's been a little bit controversial. And I'm not going to say that I agree with everything that they talk about in this book, but when it comes to accomplishing your goals and thriving and living purposefully and not breaking promises to yourself, those are things that I really took from this book that I felt like could be beneficial to my life, and I felt like could be beneficial to the lives of teens participating in this program. So I just want to preface this by saying it's not that I or the library supports everything this book says. It's that there are some good takeaways that are practical from this book that we wanted to bring to you. Okay? So in the book, she talks about #1, never break a promise to yourself. So that's in the top corner of the page. And the idea behind this is that a lot of times, we'll make plans with a friend, or we'll promise a teacher we'll do something, or we'll promise our coach that we'll do something, or a teammate, or a friend, or whatever. And even if we don't really feel like it, we usually will push through and get that thing done because we feel obligated to, because we made a promise to someone that we respect or care about, right? However, when it comes to promises we make to ourselves, for example, I have promised myself time and time again that I'm going to quit pop. And it never happens, and I don't even feel bad anymore when I decide I'm going to quit pop and I don't do it, because promises to myself have become not very valuable. I'm not even really expecting myself to keep those promises, if I'm honest, and that's something that I have to change in my mind, or I'm not going to accomplish the goals that I set out for myself, right? So part of the mindset we're going to have is, if we make a promise to ourselves, we're going to keep it. And Rachel Hollis in her book outlines 5 to thrive, and these are 5 promises that you need to keep to yourself every day if you're able to, and if you do, it's going to help you become a lot more intentional with how you live your day. Okay, so let's get started. #1 is at the top of the page. It says, I woke up 30 minutes early to have time for me. So a lot of times, I know I'm guilty of waking up last minute. I hit snooze. For me, I have children, so then I wake up and it's like automatically other people need me, or I'm trying to get out the door and I don't have time to just get woken up and be in a good state of mind to start my day. So you wake up 30 minutes to an hour early in order to have time for yourself. You can exercise, you can read, you can do a devotion, you can drink coffee, you can take a bubble bath, you can, just watch your favorite show, or just get woken up so that you're not going out the door super flustered and you're ready to take on your day instead of your day taking on you. So this is an important tip that from what I've read, when people have tried it, has been just life-changing. So you're going to be like, check, I did that. I spent 30 minutes on myself. Okay, the next thing is, I will move my body for 30 minutes a day by blank. And this is dry erase marker. The dry erase marker is included in your kit, so you're going to be able to erase all of this every day and start over. You don't have to pick the same exercise every day. And honestly, I kind of encourage you not to, because you don't want to get burnt out. You don't have to pick exercises that make you miserable. Find ones that you enjoy. So maybe you're going to do 30 minutes of yoga today off of a YouTube video, or you're going to learn a new TikTok dance today, or you're going to just go for a walk with your grandma or your mom today. Pick different things and commit to yourself that for 30 minutes a day, you're going to move your body. And this is supposed to give you so much more energy. And maybe one of your goals is to lose weight, but even if it's not, it's a really good stress reliever and a good way to clear your head. So you're going to commit to yourself, make a promise to yourself that you're going to do 30 minutes of exercise per day, and here's what your exercise is going to be. And no matter if I have to stay up till midnight, I'm going to complete the things on this every single day. I'm going to learn to keep promises to myself. Okay? The next thing is, half of my body weight in ounces of water equals blank. I will drink this today to fuel my body for all that I'm asking it to do. So again, obviously if you're trying to lose weight, water is important, hydration is important, but it's also kind of important for literally every other thing that you do with your body, right? So if you're just trying to focus so that you can accomplish a certain goal, or you're needing your body to accomplish some sort of goal, hydration is key, okay? It's going to give you more energy, more focus, flush toxins out of your body. I don't have to tell you why water is important, but I can tell you that I never drink enough water. So I'm going to start making promises to myself that even if I don't cut this pop out, maybe that's not one of my goals, if I drink that much water, guess what? I will naturally cut the pop out, all right? So in order to figure this out, pretend we're 100 pounds. I'm going to pretend I'm 100 pounds. I would like to pretend that, okay? So 100 pounds would mean that cut in half, I would drink 50 ounces of water every day. So then we're going to pretend that I have a water bottle that holds 10 ounces of water, okay? We're just doing this for easy math. I need to drink 50 ounces of water. My water bottle holds 10 ounces of water, so I have to drink 5 of those water bottles every single day. Now, that math is going to change based on how much you weigh and how many ounces your water bottle holds, but you get the picture. You take your weight, divide it in half. That's how many ounces of water you have to drink every day. Then you just divide that number by the number of ounces in your bottle, okay? All right, the next thing is the food category that I shouldn't be eating, that I will abstain from today, is blank. If you're trying to, like if I want to cut out pop, I'm probably going to put pop, 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 pop every single day until I'm able to give up pop. But then maybe I give it up after a month. It's not that big of a deal to me to not have pop anymore. And I'm like, I think that I'd like to cut out some more carbs. So I'm specifically going to write down chips because I really love chips, okay? You don't have to cut out all carbs. If you want to, you can do that and write carbs here. But if that's unrealistic for you, write something down that's realistic, because remember, you're not going to break the promise. But it's just getting yourself in the mindset of making healthier choices for your diet, okay? The next one is my act of kindness yesterday was. Now, this wasn't in the Rachel Hollis book. This was something that I felt like could be important because I think it's a great thing when you can start thinking about helping other people. It makes your heart happier, right? So every day you're going to do one act of kindness, and the next day you're going to reflect on what that was by writing it right here in this box. So you're looking for it throughout the day. You're not going to have to plan it ahead of time. You're looking for it throughout the day. Maybe somebody needs help getting their groceries to their car, or maybe someone drops their books in the hall and you help pick them up, or you notice someone having a bad day and you do something to cheer them up. So you're looking for it the whole day. The next day you're going to record it right here and reflect on what kind thing that you've done throughout the day, because it's important to be kind. The next one is, this year, no matter what, I will accomplish these 3 things. 1, 2, 3. So this is like your New Year's resolutions that you're actually going to keep to yourself. So make them realistic, because no matter what, you're going to make them happen. So maybe mine is to quit pop, to be on time for work most of the time. I would have to set a specific goal, so like 90% of the time, or 95% of the time, or maybe I could say, hey, I'd like to start being 5 minutes early for work, and I'm going to develop this habit over the year, right? And then maybe number 3 is to, I do karate, so maybe I want to make sure that by the end of the year I have my purple belt. Right? So then I'm going to figure out what I have to do, and no matter what, I'm going to do it so that at the end of the year, I have my purple belt. So I will write those 3 right here. This is the only one that you're going to repeat day after day after day after day and have the same thing. But the reason is so that you don't just forget your New Year's resolutions and set them on the back burner. Also, our kit project is going to have you write down those 3 things, and you're going to be able to display those in your room so that you're not forgetting about them by February, guys. You're thinking about them the whole year, and as you set your intentions to think about these things, it's going to help you work towards accomplishing them throughout the year, okay? The next one is, no matter what, today I will accomplish. So this can change every day. So maybe today, no matter what, I'm going to make my bed. I'm going to get those dishes done. that I always wanted to get done. And no matter what, I'm going to make time to call my grandma because I miss her and I haven't talked to her in a little while, and I want to make sure that she knows that I care about her and I love her. And if I have to stay up until midnight, I'm going to get those things done. Okay? So you're going to write your 3 main things that you want to, maybe you're going to study for that test today, or finish that book today, or I don't know what else you guys are thinking that you need to get done, but you will write those right here. That can change every day. And then lastly, today I'm grateful for. So I know some days are really, really hard and it feels like you're drowning and it feels like everything's going wrong, and that's a horrible way to start your day. That's a horrible attitude to start your day with. So to prevent that, every single morning, you're going to think of at least 3 things. There's always, always, always something to be thankful for. And those are the things that you should focus on so that you can have a good attitude. You have to live the day anyways. You have to get through the day anyways. So you might as well do it with a good attitude, right? And that's a lot easier to do if you're focused on good things, okay? So no matter what, even if there's small things, even if it's just like, I have food in my belly today. There's one. Like, I have only one good friend at school. Well, there's one good thing to be thankful for, right? I have one teacher at school that cares about me. I have Miss Sarah at the library that cares about me. Think of 3 things that you can be thankful for and write it down right here. And that is how you complete the sheet. Quickly, before I get off here, I wrote the directions down for how to create this, but I will just go ahead and show you while I have you on here. Okay, you get 3 of these. All right, you have 3 cards, so you're going to write your 3 resolutions on your 3 cards. I highly suggest, if you plan on hot gluing it together like this, that at least the 2 outside ones are going horizontally, because if you put them this way, they're going to overlap like this, and you're not going to be able to see the one in the middle. The middle one can be landscape or horizontal, and it's going to be fine. You write your 3 things on here. Make sure they're realistic things, because you are going to promise to yourself that you will accomplish them, and then you will. So if you come up with like losing 50 pounds in 1 year, I'm more power to you, and you better lose 50 pounds in 1 year because you are keeping promises to yourself, okay? So don't make promises that are unrealistic, all right? So you have the 3 stumps. You write your 3 goals on here that you will accomplish this year. You put them in here, and you can either set them throughout your house. For example, if I'm going to say I'm going to quit pop, I might set one of these by the refrigerator. And you can set them in your house where they make sense. Or maybe you just put them all on your dresser next to each other. Now, if you want to get extra crafty, I've included a popsicle stick. And you can hot glue the popsicle stick here and here on the stumps, and then hot glue this stump to the top, so that way you can have it all fastened together. If you don't have a hot glue gun, did you know you can check out a hot glue gun from the library? Because you can. So if you want to complete this project with a hot glue and don't have a hot glue gun, come see us here. I hope to see you soon in person, and I hope you have a great day.